We're here with the MIT women's soccer coach Martin Desmarais. His team is off to a 4-3-1 start thus far and will be entering NEWMAC play this weekend when the Engineers travel to play the other Engineers in the conference, WPI. Coach, 4-3-1 start thus far. Why don't you talk about the season thus far?
Well, I think this has been the toughest schedule we've actually ever played to start a season in my time here at MIT, and we wanted to challenge ourselves, and we were excited to. Pretty happy to get off to a 4-0 start, and then ran into a tough week last week. I think a couple NESCAC schools to play and a couple other regionally, typically strong teams in the region. So, but overall, we've been happy with our performances. I think in the first stretch of the season, got a few bounces to go our way, and last week a couple didn't quite go our way. So, in particular, the last couple games, going up to Williams for the first time ever, playing them to double overtime 2-2 before giving up a late goal, and then Tuesday playing Roger Williams, a team that's always tough. We tied them last year, and I think a team that's won their conference a number of years in a row and perennially gets to the NCAA tournament. So it's another good challenge for us. And played a good game against them with a nice goal from us and a nice goal for them. So I think a tie was pretty fair.
You got a lot of contributions this season from various members of your team, veteran players, returners, but also a couple of freshmen too. Just kind of talk about the freshman class, how they've kind of come along in these 8 games, and what we can expect from them, going into NEWMAC play, and of course the remainder of the season. Just if you could talk a little bit about that.
Well, we had a good group returning, and with some very strong players that had a big contribution last year. So I think we certainly felt like we were going to be in a pretty good position, and expect some of the younger players to step up to fill some of the holes left by seniors. And certainly you hope that you have a freshman class that can come in and contribute as well. And I think one of the things that the class has done this year is come in and push, I think, some of the sophomore class in particular, and to really get on the field, I think, and I think it's helped a lot. We've had a couple of freshmen that started most of the games, and a number of other contributing, as well as some sophomores stepping up and even some juniors. So it's always nice to get a fresh bunch in that can really push everyone to play better, and that's been happening so far this year.
Just kind of talk about going into NEWMAC play and taking on WPI, a good opponent, and what you guys need to do to kind of go in there and get off to conference play in a good start.
Yeah, well, I think no matter who you play, when you start the NEWMAC, it changes everything. It's conference play, and the games just mean that much more. And going on the road to WPI, it's their first NEWMAC game as well, so they're going to want to get a win. And I think that I expect it to be a tough game. There's always extra added intensity because of the NEWMAC play for sure.
Well, Coach, thanks again for your time. We appreciate it, and good luck this weekend against WPI. We look forward to catching up with you down the road.
Thank you.